the sound. So let's put the sound over here. And then we're going to show you again. Apologies about that, because this is very important. You need to hear what is being said here. There are many other accusations. So other accusations I'm going to give you, they include the fact that the liberation war credentials of Chiwenga are manufactured. He was not at Mozambique. He was mostly at Tanzania. So he spent most of his time in Tanzania. So he cannot claim to be a war veteran or a leader because he was not there. So let's share this video, very important video for us to share, so that we can hear what he's saying. So let's look at Mutsvangwa. Apologies for the first no sound there. So let's see him now.
People in the war veterans. But from within those ranks, there have been others who are prone to be tempted by the same forces to try to make sure that Mnangagwa's rule, one, should be stopped by any means. And remember, we had an assassination against the president at White City Stadium. Flag, the grenade hit a rope and he was saved. This job was inside. It is people from inside who are doing it. It is the same quarters which have been championing a loose cannon war veteran. I know guess.
Okay, very clear. I heard it myself, so I know you also heard it. What Mutsvangwa is saying is that, and he has said it in many other places, that Chiwenga is the one who is sponsoring Geza. And as he says here, the same people who bombed White City Stadium are the same people that were behind the assassination of attempt on Mnangagwa. They're the same people behind Geza and other things that he says. So let's look at other allegations that he made here. He says Chiwenga is not, the way he's saying he was at war is not true. He spent most of his time at Tanzania and he only arrived in Mozambique where there was a war right at the end. And the fact that he went to or joined the army does not mean that he is or has massive military background or massive military credentials. He also says Chiwenga is Mcheka Zafa. He said that Mcheka Zafa is someone who comes at the end after the hunt and then does the skinning. He says Chiwenga is Mcheka Zafa. He says that Chiwenga has never fired a gun after independence. And all these things that is arrogating to himself, what he's saying he's able to do, the powers that he's giving himself are fake powers. And then he says Chiwenga is behind Geza. He also says Chiwenga is not next in line. So this that was said today in an interview and then in the question and answer session. So there was a question and answer session which was done. So let me show you where to watch the videos. For all of you guys who haven't watched the videos, there are 2 channels that have covered the interview. So I just showed you Change Radio. You can go to Change Radio. They've got one part of the interview. Then there's channel called, I think it's called Pacho Pisa. So you can go there. You can see the question and answer session where he's asked about Chiwenga and he goes into great detail about the fact that Chiwenga was not at war, was at Tanzania when the war was in Mozambique. And he also says tomorrow there is going to be a big event that is going to take place regarding Chiwenga in Mutare. We are expecting the dismissal or at least the removal of Chiwenga as vice president tomorrow in Mutare. This is very important because the accusations against him, they have moved away from just treason. It's now attempted murder. All these things that we're talking about now, they have reached a point that you've never seen before. So please go and watch the video. I've said to you, it's on a channel. So let me go and look here and show you so that you guys can see it. It's about 40 minutes video. So as I said, it's called Pahasha TV. So let me go to the portion. Apologies, my network seems to be falling up and down because we've been busy for almost 4 hours with the the burial of MP, our MP Desire Moyo. So let me quickly show you so that you can see some of the visuals and you understand that what we're talking about here is a big thing. It's not a small thing. So let's see what he said about Chiwenga as history here. Just quickly, if you go to Pahasha TV, you will see it here. Apologies about that.
The targeted people, and by targeting them and associating them with the president, somebody then thinks that the whole country must see the president in the same mode. But the whole country is aware of all these other things that I've been talking about, which the president has been doing. You cannot judge him simply because so, you know, institutions which deal with corruption, which are there in the country.
Okay, so a long-ranging interview. Go and watch it there. The whole thing is about approximately 40 minutes. So go check it out, Pahasha TV, and also Change Radio. You can see those two videos over there. I'll see you guys later. I need to run. And then let's also talk about the drama that has happened at the burial of Desire Moyo, MP. The CCCs are fighting each other like a cat and a dog. And I'm going to come back tonight to show you what has happened. There is already a fight over who is going to take over as the new MP. And I'm going to address that within the next 3 or 4 hours. Today is a very busy for me because I'm flying. So let's try to do it before the evening. We have a very important event tomorrow, which is the march to the houses of 10 people. And I'll be following that tomorrow. Thank you very much. Let's say if it's a fake audio, we want him on screen talking. You are busy cooking news. We just showed you Ulitandi. What else do you want? We just showed you Mutsvangwa talking. So what else do you want me to see? What else do you want me to say? They have said it. They have said Chiwenga is the one who bombed the White City Stadium. Let's do it again because I don't want you to go away and to get away with it. So let's do it again so that you can see him saying it. So he said Chiwenga is the one behind Geza, and then the people behind Geza are the ones who bombed White City Stadium. So let's look at it again. I've got no doubt about it. He said it. He needs to be responsible for what he said. He cannot say things and then not be responsible. So let me look at this one from Citizen Voice Network. So that is where he's saying that is the only place where you can find this video on Citizen Voice Network. So 1 second, I'll show you this video so that you can see it. And I hope that my share works again this time. So let's look here. Mutsvangwa takes a swipe at Chiwenga. So he says he bombed. The people who bombed are also the ones behind Geza.
But from within those ranks, there have been others who are prone to be tempted by the same forces to try to make sure that Mnangagwa's rule one should be stopped by any means. And remember, we had an assassination against the president at White City Stadium. By dint of luck, the grenade hit a rope and he was saved. This job was inside. It had people from inside who were doing it. It is the same quarters which have been championing a loose cannon war veteran. I know Geza.
Okay. No question about it. Ulitandi, don't keep questioning us. We know what we're talking about. He did other. That's why I'm saying go and watch the 40 minutes. Then you understand. Don't keep questioning me over 1 second because I don't have time for it. He has already linked Chiwenga to Geza. He said it in the question and answer in detail. So go and watch it. He's not mincing any words about Chiwenga. He called him Mcheka Zafa. That is the word on his name. He named him and said Chiwenga is Mcheka Zafa. So go and watch it. You will see it. And it will be very, very interesting. People are scared. Let me tell you, people are scared. But Mutsvangwa is not scared. So you can go and see, watch that video, you see what I'm talking about. Tomorrow there's more that is going to take place and we're going to be watching it here. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you again a little bit later, and a good day.